In today's video I'll show you what happens when you start rendering a wall and you get hit by unexpected rain. Now this would usually cripple most rendered results, but I'll show you exactly what happened and how I dealt with it in today's video. Okay, so this is the wall we're working on. It's all scratched up, it's all been sprayed down. And this is the conditions at the beginning of the day. It was sunny, mild, there was no chance of rain until very later on, to be fair, maybe 5-6 o'clock. But you can tell by the weather that it looks decent, in the background at least. So all we're doing is applying the render and we're just starting the process and how we're going to start getting this wall right. But at the beginning of the day it looked good and all was fine. Actually the last bit of sand, nothing left for today, so that's the only mixing I'm doing. Now in terms of process, we're just applying render directly to the scratch coat. Scratch coat has been sprayed down. Now the other thing to consider is this was a very windy day, so not only are you affected by the rain or anything happens in between, if you've got a lot of wind then the render will dry up extremely fast. So that is another issue we're contending with here, but like I say, we're in the dry, we've got a shady spot, so that's not the big problem. But the difference between the two areas are that, I'm in open ground and I'm not worrying about anything other than the wind. But if it is windy, the only thing you have to worry about is make sure that you're on top of the game and that you're on top of the rendering. So when you are applying it, when you're ruling it, just be careful that you're not going to leave it too long to float up. So yeah, this was a half of the day where all was good. The render's going on smoothly, we're applying it and ruling it flat. Now for the rest of the video I'm going to show you what happens when the weather changes and what happens when you are faced with a situation where you are hit by unexpected rain. And like I say, it's never good, so the best part is just to try and get out of it. So let's see what happens for the next half of the day when we are hit. So that's it, the render's on, it's flat, and to be honest I was very lucky. I literally got that much cement left. Like I said, I used all the sand before, we were expecting delivery today but the sand's not coming now, so I've literally got nothing else to work with, so very lucky there. Okay. So the wall is now ready to float in. You can just about put pressure in into your fingertips, but if we look at this, if we float it up, you can see we're getting it flat, starting to move out. With a bit more work, I'll be ready for sponging. So it's not been long at all. It's a bit wet there, but it's alright, we can get around it. Figure of 8. Here's the sand. Lovely. Finished and it started raining. You won't see it in the sky, but yeah, it's raining. Well needed, but still. It's raining. So hope the render can deal with that. Let's pray. That's proper pissing it down. Judging by there, it doesn't like it's going to slow down yet. That's what I wanted to do, that and that. So I just found out Mark's going to be digging up here, aren't you, Mark?
Looking forward to it.
digging in the rain. I was going to do this, but to be honest, there's a section over there where they've got a balcony, so even if it does rain, I'm just going to render under there, and then after that we'll just have to see. So yeah, we're moving. That's one full mix on, so we've got this panel done, following through to the top. Now, what I like to do is, because I often work alone, is I've already pre-mixed this, and I've got another half in the barra. So I've got enough mixed up, so I can just get it in the buckets and throw it all on. So it saves time and it all dries at the same time, which is so important, especially if rain's due. But at the moment, it's looking okay. Now, despite it being overcast, it's actually the best time to do rendering. You don't want it when it's really hot. This, when the sun's not showing, it's not too breezy, there's no wind, it's the best time to do rendering. You don't want to do it in the sun. Well, I just don't really want to do it in the rain either, but this is perfect. Overcast, a little breeze, but it's not too warm, bit of cool air, it's beautiful. So we've got half the wall floated and finished, but it's literally just started raining, so I've got to try and rush and get the other half done now. It's very noisy, hence these. very lucky I was in the shelter. I was very lucky I was under a balcony, but we just got away with that. But the idea is to adjust and basically consider where you're working. I was under shelter, but in the end it was all good and managed to get a decent finish on it. Now if you want to see a rendering job where it went horribly wrong, where I actually failed for the opposite reasons, I was in direct sunlight, in the wind, and it all just went horribly wrong, watch this video here. And if you like these videos, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Subscribe there. Thanks a lot for watching, really appreciate it. See you next one, cheers.